We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up Rxdx. We are in the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side, is a huge bullish green candle. Could be a large doji. Got a bit of a long wick up to the top and a long wick to that bottom. So we are looking for price action overall, lower lows of structure, price action overall, higher highs of structure, followed up with the midpoint. Also adding second level highs, price action currently sitting at 98.83. So if price work its way up higher, it can tag that area of the highest price action wick where it was previously at 111.61. If price drops down, it can drop down between the top SR line and the black SR line, so it can tag that midpoint of that area. Before tagging that lowest area, price can tag second level lows in that area, which will be right below price at 91.95. And before price tag that line of resistance at a 111, it can also tag that midpoint of that area 105.06. So you can see price action is sitting between a resistance and a support. So we gotta see what's going on with that candle. We do see that it's engulfing the previous area. So we're going to put a zone in this area currently right through the price action. We're going to look at the price action candle. Highest wick up to the high. Highest wick down to that low. We're going to put a midpoint right through that candle. A little bit above, a little bit below. So as we walk down the time frame, we can see what's going on down the market. So once that market starts entering that zone, we can see what's going on. Also, we're going to put a midpoint through that zone, so that help us out when we're looking through the charts where that market is actually at in that zone, or was at in that zone, for that pattern, for that market to push up to that high. So if price pushes up further, it can identify the break of that zone, which we do see, come back to retest for that market to push up further. Or it can come down with a bearish red candle, and if it reverses, it can just start breaking through that zone, looking for the retest, looking down further for that break and retest, and also can draw out like an overall pattern of that first, second, third, drops down with the double top formation. Then you're looking for the break and retest after what? Once again, the zone, and market comes down. So we'll identify a double top and a retest, or maybe a quadruple top or a head and shoulders pattern, triple top of that area. Or that market can consolidate at the top of the zone area before that market breaks out. Working our way to the weekly time frame. So price action weekly time frame reading as a bullish green candle, same as a monthly time frame. Working our way to the daily. Price action on the daily is reading as a bearish red candle doji, huge gap in the market. So all that's identifying is that market just pushed up and just hanging at the top of that resistance above the zone. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price action is tagging our SR lines that we created. The wick, the second to last candle wick, is in the SR line. So if we think about putting that area in a zone, what do we see? we can see that market, remember there's a gap in the market from this level here. Market created that double bottom in that first, second, third, and then gapped the market with a fourth leg that we don't see. Market spiked that high of that zone, and where's it currently at? It's near above a midpoint of what? That SR line that we created. So if we take the SR line, and as I said before in previous videos, if I take a midpoint and take it a little bit above that zone and a little bit below, what do we see? We can see that market's in the level. So once again, let's draw it out. We see that first, second, third, fourth. Market spiked up to that high resistance, came back down to that midpoint of that zone. Is it going to push up and break out, or is it going to create that M pattern? Let's walk down the time frame to see what else is going on. Headed down to 3-hour time frame. Price action is a bullish green candle, so that's all that's identifying, is that market identified once again first, second, third, fourth, pushed up, came back to retest. So we're looking for the engulfment to the outside of that second last candle. Anything within that second last candle is consolidation. 2-hour time frame is just reading as the market spiked up. So remember, we have that W, first, second, third, fourth. Market spiked up, came back to retest. Now it's trying to push up from that break and retest of this level. Price action is golfing the second last candle, but at the same time, we do know price and second last candles in the market is what? Dojis. So if his dojis is working his way sideways, but it is showing that it could be a slight break-in retest for a push down, or maybe just for a break or retest and that market pushes up. So that means that there's a midpoint area between the zones, and now while we're walking down the time frame, we want to see price, what's happening if price breaking out that zone area, or that midpoint between those zones. Let's stretch out the screen. 1-hour time frame, price action reading as a bullish green push up to the top. So once again, we know we have that double bottom at that low. So market spiked up, came back to retest. It's trying to push up, but it's stopping at a midpoint. So if it's rejected, it will identify that first, second, third. Market's creating that double top drop down. Headed down to the 45-minute. Price second. So if we think about, draw out a picture for you guys. So if we think about being on a 45-minute time frame, we have that midpoint, and we create a zone around that area too, a little bit above, a little bit below. Let's take a look at what's happening. So we do know we had that W. So it may look choppy when I draw this out, but we may have that W first, second, third, fourth W. Market spiked up, came back to retest that W way at the bottom. Market tagged that midpoint. Now if you see the break of this midpoint, you'll see that break to retest. Market pushing up from what? First, second, third, fourth, another double bottom in that area. If not, you'll see it come down from that first, second, third. Market drops down from that double top. Headed down to 30. Same as well. First, second, third. Is it pushing down? If it respected, now is a pattern right in this area here. So we do have that decline W that can still break and create that formation of the W if we receive this break. So we can be receiving that first, second, third, fourth. That's a W double bottom, decline, break, retest. Market's working his way up. 15-minute time frame. So we can see that price action is at the bottom of that zone. Price action hanging out the bottom of that zone. So we can see that we're having that consolidation at the bottom of that zone, basically with price second, third, looking out for the breakout to the top side of that zone or to the bottom side. Price action, 5-minute time frame, bearish red candles. So it's like a wedge pattern going on in this area. Market's bouncing up and down. We can see it clear on a 3-minute time frame. Headed down to the 1-minute time frame. So that means you aim for a breakout with this wedge pattern to the top of that midpoint of that zone, or to the bottom, or back to the bottom of that zone. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching. Rxdx stock.